So, have y'all seen what happened, man, today in Minneapolis, man? The ICE agent shoots a woman. She was, I don't know the beginning of it, what I'm saying? I'm just seeing a lot of videos of, kind of what the aftermath of what happened. And I must say it was very intense. And, the crazy thing is like, was the shooting justifiable? You know what I mean? It kind of depends on, what you're thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because, and I say that because it's like, it's a it's a split second, you know what I'm saying? Not a bullet, but then again, it's like it's a car, you know what I mean? The ICE agent standing in front of the car, and I'm seeing the woman pull off, you know what I'm saying? But if you really, really pay attention, you can kind of see her wheels kind of turn to the right, seeing like she wasn't really trying to hit the guy, you know what I'm saying? But he was in front of the car, but 9 out of 10, the shooting is going to be justified because a car versus a man, you know what I'm saying? A human being, it's gonna be justifiable, man. It's gonna be justified shooting, which is crazy. But let's look at some news reports, man, and see what's going on. Let's get into it, man.
And I'm just going to read it to you live. It says today, ICE officers in Minneapolis were conducting targeted operations when rioters began blocking ICE officers, and one of these violent rioters weaponized her vehicle, attempting to run over law enforcement officers in an attempt to kill them, an act of domestic terrorism. An ICE officer, fearing for his life, the lives of his fellow law enforcement, and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots. They go on to say he used his training and saved his own life and that of his fellow officers. The alleged perpetrator was hit and is deceased.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And like I say, man, it's like a kind of split second almost. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a split second of what really happened or whatever. You know what I mean? All right, so okay, this is it right here. So I'm gonna play it from the beginning, and y'all tell me. You know what I mean? Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Because like I said, it's like a second or whatever you really thinking. So I'm guessing this is when they pull up. I don't know the beginning of it, So this is basically like the aftermath of what happened. You know what I mean? So this is the woman in the car right here, and these are the ICE agents in this truck right here, and they got out and they approached her. I don't want to. I forgot I'm on YouTube. Damn, I forgot about that. I forgot I'm on YouTube. But let's look at this right here. I don't want to. I don't want to show the shooting where she's backing up right here. She's backing up, and she's going about to going forward. And as you can see the guy right here. What? Not the one with the hat on. The guy right here in the front. He's in front, standing in front of the car. But look at her wheels though. Now he already got the gun pulled out, and in my eyes, I think he got time to move out the way. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, I think he got enough time to get out the way because this car is coming forward. You know what I'm saying? Get out the way, even though it's ice and stuff. You know what I mean? But so now he doesn't pull it out, pull his gun out, and that's when he shot. And I think he still had time to get. But like I say, look at the wheels. Look at the wheels right here and see how it turned. It already turned. He's out the way, and that's when he shot. And he shot twice at that. 3 times. Wow. Wow. He shot 3 times. But I want y'all to look at the wheels right here. Look at the wheels. Look at the wheel. It's turning. He's getting out the way. He shot 3 times, man. That's wow. So let me hear what the mayor said. I think the mayor has spoke. Let me see what he said.
There's a lot of information that is swirling around right now, and we collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead, and that what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead, and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis. Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people. So they are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit.
Wow, that's that's crazy right there. You got the mayor saying that right there, saying that's bull jive. You know what I mean? That it was actual killing, and you got police officers right behind them, even though the ICE agents probably not with them, not that department and stuff like that. Hearing that mayor say that right there, yo, that's wild. That's crazy. I say, man, it's like a split decision. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got an ICE agent right in front of the car. You know what I mean? And it's a car coming at you. You know what I mean? So it's like almost a split second. It's not a gun or a bullet going at you, but it's like a split second that you got to get out the way or the car going to end up hitting you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen plenty of videos of police officers right in front of a car, and sometimes I'll be thinking like, man, listen, you got enough time to move out the way, but some of them they stand right there in front of the car, and next thing you know, they jump on the car, or they end up shooting the person inside the car. And so in that situation right there, like I said before, you're not in these police officers or ICE agents' shoes, so you can't really say in that moment what would you do. You know what I'm saying? A car coming at you, but then again, like I say, man, my opinion, I think he had a few seconds to get out the way. You know what I mean? I think he had a few seconds to get out the way because he had time to pull his weapon out, point it, then shot 3 times. You know what I mean? So did he really want to shoot that woman? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? He shot her 3 times. So I mean, your guess is my guess. Your thought is my thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. In my eyes, I think he really wanted to kill her. You know what I'm saying? You shot the woman 3 times, not even just one time, not even a shot in the hood. You know what I mean? Not a shot at the tire, nothing like that to arrest her. You shot her 3 times and shot in the head. It's crazy. See what happened. The officer shit. Let me see.
Thanks, Nicole. I want to set the scene here. This is the place where this 37. Here we are.
Furniture delivery company wasn't that.
So do you think that when you said that it was he wanted to shoot him, probably maybe he wanted to shoot her?
Yeah.
That's like a culture in ICE that's like toxicity.
I'm not for sure. I don't want to, just go off the hinge with it, but it's just, I know when you're trying to provoke someone, or you just, just trying to be doing too much, just doing too much.
Mr. Bentley, do you mind breaking down what exactly you saw this morning?
Basically, ladies trying to warn everyone ICE is in the neighborhood. Just letting them know, hey, and telling ICE, hey, you're destroying families, whatnot. Stop doing this. Hey, get out of here. Stop that. She reversed so traffic can go by. The pickup truck, gray pickup truck, officer ICE got out and was telling her, hey, didn't tell her anything really, just telling her what, I'm going to open up your door and I'm going to get you out. And that's when the shooting happened, and the car took off, and then it sped off and crashed right into the cars.
Can you talk about the agent that was stepped in front of the car?
The way he was in the clear. There was another one at the front part of the car on the driver's side, and there's one right there by the door that's opening, trying to get in the door. Then you have one that's in front of the car that was already coming from the side. And he was just getting clear because he already see that, hey, this person could take off, but, maybe I'll try to,
See, that's what I be saying too, that, so you see these police officers, they try to, sometimes they stand in front of the police car, you know what I mean, with the weapons drawn already, telling them to get out. So while you standing in front of that vehicle that can run your ass over, he's standing in front of the vehicle. That exactly what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So this woman right here basically just, hey man, I'm trying to get out of here. I don't want to be arrested. You know what I mean? In my eyes, like I saying what he's saying, that ICE agent had time to get out the way. You know what I mean? He did.
Intimidate you with my gun. But I don't think the lady was looking that way towards the front because she's worried about this.
He's trying to get in her door. And
She's 65 years old. I mean, she's probably scared. You know, she's trying to help out and scared at the same time.
And Mr. Bentley, DHS is calling this domestic terrorism. They're saying that the officer shot in self-defense. Does that match up with what you saw this morning?
I have no comment on that. I just can only tell you
Smart
what I've
answer.
seen, and that's
Smart
it.
answer. Smart answer,
That's
boy.
it. I don't know.
Smart answer. Smart answer. Because they're gonna, whatever you say, they're gonna use this clip and they're gonna bring you in and face, in the jury or whatever, bring you to court. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he said that. You ain't got no comment on that, man. You just kind of go up what you kind of saw. You don't know the thoughts of that officer. You don't know the thought of that woman. You know what I mean? Then again, it's like,
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not none of that. I don't know the law like that, but I just know that. Then I seen what I seen. I didn't. I just felt like the officer shouldn't have shot the gun. That's all. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Bentley. And Nicole, what we've seen since this incident is two very different reactions. We've seen as immigration, as Border Patrol, as law enforcement was leaving the scene, confrontations between protesters and those federal agents. We saw a lot of tear gas fired. We saw canisters, one of which I picked up, protesters crying with their eyes in serious pain. And we've seen those protests, which escalated in tension, move away from this scene of where this woman was shot. Separately, you're seeing what you see right now, Nicole, which is Minneapolis community members planting flowers, commemorating the 37-year-old woman who lost her life, still raw from the murder of George Floyd, which happened but 0.4 miles from this very spot about 5 years ago. Nicole?
Alex, I want you to keep going, but
wow, that's crazy, man. That is, listen, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation, yo. This is wild, man.